Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today we're here to do another music reaction. We are here to listen to HANK GRILLZ by Juju Cartoons, and I'm excited because now we get to go ahead and see which is better, Pills versus Grills. And you already know how I feel about the King of the Pill song. I've said it before, but let's go ahead and see what Juju Cartoon has done with this. If you want to see the original video, link in the description down below. This is going to be a music reaction. We're going to go ahead and listen to it the first time, and then on the second time around, we're going to do our breakdown. And let's go in 3, 2, 1, and play.
I sell propane, use a guap to buy cocaine. Got more grills than Johnny Dang, posted outside with the guy.
Oh man, this AI generated Hank. I know I usually just let it play, but this AI generated Hank, man. I don't like how almost dang near realistic it is. It's unsettling.
Posted outside with the gang. Oh boy, sell propane, use the guap to buy cocaine. Got more grills than Johnny Dang, posted outside with the gang. Don't do loud but a grill to scream. Gas on dead, let it sizzle like steam. Pocket so full it don't split my seams. Dick so big it tapped the spleen. Chris so big it got a lean. Which so big it broke the street. My bitch ass so big it don't do G's. Everything big is a Texas pain. Damn it, Bobby. We bought the perks, stand the Molly. We kings owed it up to the party. Put her on Cam like Carly. I'm dressing like a Barbie. I got more meat than Arby's. She ride me like a Harley. She move that ass like Cardi. I'm so fly like Marty. Can't pop the pill, now you gnarly. All this money gon' make these hoes dance like Charlie. I'll tell you what, she like it when I spank her butt. Grill too hot, my meat gon' bust. Told Dillet your buddy off the dust. At the flame too low, then I might combust. If she hot, might come a bust. But to pick me up in a picked up truck. She ran like a Ford, no braces thrust. He like to get screwed, his face is saying his Jesus sus. I say what I want, I don't be giving a fuck. I always got gas, the flow's brand new, no dust. Everyone want a piece of me, but can't even get the crust. Use a guap to buy cocaine. Got more grills than Johnny Dang, posted outside with the guy.
I'm sorry, but these AI generated Hank Hills, like this, nah, bruh. This, nah.
Posted outside with the gang. Oh boy, sell propane, use the guap to buy cocaine. Got more grills than Johnny Dang, posted outside with the gang.
Yeah, it's better than Pills. It's better than Pills. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Juju been dropping some heat. I ain't gonna lie, but this, hey, besides the AI generated hangs, I mean, like, be honest with you, with the other two, I honestly would take the realistic one. Honestly, in comparison to the other two, the realistic one was better. but yeah, bro, like, this was definitely better than Pills. But all right, guys, let's go ahead and do our breakdown and see what we can catch. Already, I felt like I a few, and you'll see. Let's go.
I sell propane, use a guap to buy cocaine. Got more grills than Johnny Dang, posted outside with the gang. Oh boy, sell propane.
So he sells propane and he uses that money to go ahead and buy some of that good old angel dust. Okay.
And use the boy to buy cocaine. Got more drills than Johnny Dang.
Interesting. Using I got more grills than Johnny Dang, because he sells propane and propane accessories. He only cooks with it on a grill. Well, so he could be either mentioning that he's got more grills. Well, he's got grills like the grills in his mouth. He's got more, and he's got like grills to cook with. But also, he's also got more grills than Johnny Dang, the king of, what's it? King of grills. I know that he's like a jeweler. Like he has like he does with a lot of celebrities. He does with jewelry, grills, stuff of that nature. Apparently, he's got more than him, which so, okay, but yeah.
Posted outside with the guy. Don't do loud, but a girl to scream. Gas on dead, let it sizzle like steam.
Okay, so let's go ahead and run that small section right here.
Don't do loud, but a girl to scream.
I don't do loud, but the grill do scream. So he don't do loud, so he could be meaning that vocally he doesn't get loud, or another thing is that he says I don't do loud. So he could be volume wise, but he could also mean like he doesn't smoke, loud. He doesn't smoke weed. But he also says that the grill do scream, meaning like his grill, it's bright, it's in your face. It's like you can't get away with it. You will notice it.
Gas on deck, let it sizzle like steam.
Gas on deck, let it sizzle like scream. I'm assuming that's a propane bar.
So full it don't split my seas. Dick so big it tap the spleen.
Okay, let's run that back right here.
Steam, pocket so full it don't split my seas.
Pockets so full of split my seams. He's got a lot of stuff in his pockets, whether it be a lot of money from the guap that he sells, and he sells from the guap from his propane sales to go fuel his addiction, but also it could be substances that he could also be selling on the corner too.
Dick so big it tap the spleen.
Also, his male pension is so big that it splits the seams as well, and apparently it also can tap her spleen, which sounds ungodly painful.
Chris so big it got a lean. Whip so big it broke the street. My
wow. Crib so big it got a lean. Whip so big it broke the street.
bitch ass so big it don't do jeans. Everything big is a Texas thing.
My big ass don't do jeans. So all of that just to lead up to the which I'm assuming is the punchline. It says everything big, it's a Texas thing. There's a saying that says everything's bigger in Texas. I think that's the saying.
Damn it, Bobby. We bought the perks and the Molly. We kings owed it up to the party. Put her on Cam iCarly.
Put her on Cam iCarly. If you guys know the show iCarly, they had their own little. It was kind of like watching kids make a YouTube channel. They're on camera, going ahead and doing all these crazy things, and they blew up and whatnot. I ain't gonna lie to you. Despite the allegations against Dan Schneider and his feet-loving ways, allegedly, he had made some pretty good shows back in the day, like Drake and Josh, iCarly, I think Zoe 101. Good shows. I don't know if he made Degrassi. I didn't really watch much of Degrassi, but those three shows I do remember.
I'm dressing like a Barbie.
Have a Barbie, you dress her up, you dress her down. Okay.
Got more meat than Arby's.
Got more meat than Arby's is a incredible feat, sir, due to the fact that they always claim to have the meats. So, all right.
Ride me like a Harley.
She rides you like a Harley, meaning that she has you in a very maybe a cow curl position, or in some kind of way where she's riding you. But also, you also say she rides you like a Harley. Harley, like Harley Davidson, the motorcycle.
Move that ass like Cardi. I'm so fly like Marty. Can't pop the pill, now you gnarly. All this money gon' make these hoes dance like Charlie.
Okay, so this one, I was thinking like okay, let's take this back right here.
Make these hoes dance like Charlie.
Make these hoes dance like Charlie. So I'm thinking, I may be wrong, but I'm thinking Charlie with an I. Dance, so Charlie D'Amelio, TikTok. And because I remember she was going toe-to-toe with Krabby Lane at the time. So I'm thinking because she did a lot of dances, TikTok dances and whatnot. She blew up off of that. So I think that's what it is.
I'll tell you what, she like it when I spank her butt. Grill too hot, my meat gon' bust. Told Dillet your buddy off the dust. The flame too low, then I might combust. If she hot, might come a bust. But to pick me up.
I ain't gonna lie, I actually like this. I actually like this flow he's got going on here.
Spank her butt. Grill too hot, my meat gon'
Grill too hot, my meat gon' bust.
Bust. Told Dillet your buddy off the dust. The flame too low, then I might combust.
Okay. So, my meat gon' bust. Heat too low, I might combust. Like, it's this whole thing with, like, us. Like, it's this whole thing with us. It's like, my meat gon' bust. He off the dust. I might combust. And the last one, it was like, what was it? Okay, he says, I might come a bunch, but the way that his accent, the southern accent that he's got going on over there, it makes it sound like us, but he's like, I come a bunch. I might come a bunch.
About to pick me up in a picked up truck. She ran like a Ford, no braces thrust. He let it get screwed his face. Sin is Jesus sus. You screwed his face, his sin is Jesus sus.
See that part right there? I see that's either a call out or that was a shout out. I think it's more of a shout out if anything, because it didn't seem like anything like a diss or anything like that. But yeah, he called that was a shout out to Screwface Jean or Screwface Jean, however you say his name. Which if you could see right here, he gets screwed. Or if you drop the D, it's screw. Then you got right here, face. And then you got Jean. Some people call it Jean. I call it Jean. Some people call it Jean. However he says it. But yeah. That's a shout out to Screwface Jean.
Sin is Jesus sus. I say what I want, I don't be giving a fuck. I always got gas, the flow's brand new, no dust. Everyone want a piece of me, but can't even get the crust.
Everybody want a piece of me, but they can't even get the crust. Nobody. It's like everybody wants a piece of me, but there's nothing for you to take.
Use a guap to buy cocaine. Got more grills than Johnny Dang. Posted outside with the gang. Oh boy, sell propane. Use a guap to buy cocaine. Got more grills than Johnny Dang. Posted outside with the gang.
All right, guys. Obviously, there's going to be a poll about this, but it's better than pills. It's better than pills. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and end off on this video. Tell me, guys, what did you think? Did you think that this song was better than King of the Pill? Or do you think this song was, like, better? Me, personally, I thought it was 10 times better. This, I could definitely go ahead and bump in my car. Especially that part. You know what? Whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. This right here was one of my favorite parts here.
Everything big is a Texas pain. Damn it, Bobby. We bought the perks and the Molly. We kings owed it up to the party. Put her on cam like Carly. I'm dressing like a Barbie. I got more meat than Arby's. She ride me like a Harley. She move that ass like Cardi. I'm so fly like Marty.
And let's not even forget Oh, and I forgot to even call this part right here. I forgot I forgot to make mention about this part. The I'm so McFly like Marty McFly from Back to the Future. Okay. I almost forgot that. I'm so glad that I went ahead and did this again. But still, that part was my favorite. But this part right here, when he started doing the whole us scheme, like this flow right here. Yeah, this was better. This is way better. Yeah, just to me personally, there's just no comparison. I, if you guys like pills, that's fine, but me, definitely this song was better. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. This has been Vibe Nation. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to do all that cool YouTube stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.